I once read a book of a man who was in the hospital for a long time. The doctors said he had just 3 months to live, and he had this lethal disease, obviously. And then this man decided that he didn't have that disease. The doctors had tried everything possible to, keep him on life support and all of that. But he decided, I don't have this disease. I'm not going to die within 3 months. It's you who says that's your opinion. I'm going to die in 3 months. But I don't believe what you said. Now, this man went on to live for many, many years, and I think he decided to start teaching people the power of your mind and the power of belief. Maybe you've read, I can't seem to remember the name. The name is coming to me, but I can't really remember which book in particular. What information did this man have access to that the common person does not have access to? Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Annabelle and I talk about stuff like this. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to the channel. Did you like last week's video? What did you think about last week's video? I got really good feedback, especially from my WhatsApp family. They really resonated with the thing about letting go and understanding that things happen when they're supposed to happen if you just release the hold of it. So if you haven't seen that video, just tap on the card somewhere over here. It's gonna lead you straight to the video. Okay, so let's dive into what I want to talk about today. Today's video is going to be about how to reject the 3D. That's the 3D, that's the thing that you're seeing in here on earth, like the 3D. How to reject the 3D circumstance, the 3D situation that you're going through, the unfavorable 3D situation. Now, apologies for that noise. Once again, they're working in my estate like they were last week. Like I started by saying, right? I talked about that man who healed himself through the power of his mind because he simply rejected what they were presenting to him. You probably know people like that. You want to call it a miracle. You want to call it something of the divine. Yes, it's of the divine because you need to be conscious enough to tap into it. Now, scientists may not be able to explain that phenomenon. That's why they call it a miracle. But it really has a lot to do with metaphysics because, long story short, the things that are happening to you in your reality are happening because it feels like they're happening because you're giving it your attention. Like you're paying so much attention to it. Like I am aware of this because I'm giving it my attention. Like this thing ceases to exist as long as soon as it leaves my attention. I forget about its existence. That's the same thing with situations that we're going through in life. Whatever it is you're going through, it seemingly does not exist the moment you take your attention off of it. It all boils down to this placebo effect. I'm sure you've heard of the placebo effect, where a doctor gives a patient, maybe a patient is feeling headache, you're feeling headache and all of that, and then they give you a medicine that has nothing to do with curing your headache, but because you've placed that belief on that medicine, that medicine is capable of solving your headache, it's capable of curing your headache. The medicine does not contain shit, but because you've placed that belief on it, when you take it, you start feeling better. You're like, oh, I feel better now. Oh, I feel better now. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Like reality only exists for you the way that you see it to be. Like your reality only exists the way that I feel it to be. Somebody may scent my perfume and then they're instantly elated. Another person will scent that same perfume and start feeling angry. Like, so your reality is only a projection of what is inside of you. So this means that if we want to start seeing good things, we should start projecting good things, because your subconscious mind does not know the difference between something that is fake and something that is real. That's why when you sit down by yourself and you think about bad things, you start feeling bad. Why do you start feeling bad instantly? You're manifesting those bad thoughts to your reality. Those bad thoughts are here. They exist here. Nobody knows about them. But when you start acting the part of somebody who feels like shit, who feels terrible, you start enveloping that personality of somebody who feels bad, somebody who's going through shit. So this just means that since your subconscious mind does not know what is imaginative and what is real. A lot could happen if you start imagining good things. Your imagination is the scalpel. The way doctors have the scalpel when they're performing surgery, and then it's the scalpel that's just doing all of that. Your imagination has that same effect. Your imagination is what is projecting into the reality that you're experiencing. Do you understand me? So if you want to experience better 3D circumstances, like, the way that you know that all of this is working is, how do you feel? Right? Because when you think about something that makes you feel bad, you start feeling bad. When you think about something that makes you feel good, you start feeling good. It's as the way that you're feeling makes it seem as though something good has happened to you. There's been so many times I have consciously decided to feel good about something. Like, whatever it is, I've just decided to feel good and go about my day. My brother is like, "And what happened to you? Like, something good has happened to you. Something good has happened to you." Meanwhile, nothing has happened physically. I just decided to consciously change my thoughts. I decided to consciously change the feelings I'm projecting out there into the outside world. And because I'm doing that, the people around me do not know the difference. They just know this person is just so happy. So it just means that we have the ability as human beings to project what it is that we want and feel our way into what it is that we want. So if you want better things, start projecting better feelings into your reality so that you can start seeing better things. Now, for instance, let's tie this into love and relationships and all of that. Now, what I started by saying it's possible to reject the 3D. So this means that maybe you're experiencing things that you do not want to experience, unfavorable situations, unfavorable circumstances. So you're now like, oh, how do I reject it? This guy is not giving me the love that I want. How can I possibly, like, I'm already seeing it. He's with somebody else. I'm tired of seeing that. How can I? First of all, understand that nothing is reality unless what you think of it to be. So you need to not react. You need to stop reacting. That's the first step to rejecting the 3D. Stop reacting so much. Don't even give it reaction. Don't even give it a reaction like, okay, he's in love with somebody else. Okay, like, take that thing off your mind. Like, stop giving it so much attention, because as we've come to understand, what you give attention is what is reality. So stop paying that so much attention. Like, oh, okay, that does not exist. Like, that's not what I want to see. What I want to see is that this person is in love with me. That's not it. So I'm not going to pay so much attention to that. Yes, it's easier said than done. You may say, oh, it's easier said than done, but that's the truth. I mean, like, you keep paying so much attention to it, that's what you're going to keep seeing. That's the first step. Don't give it any much of your attention. Second thing is, realize that it is not a fact. It is not set in stone. Yes, that's what you're seeing, but things can change within the blink of an eye. Somebody can wake up tomorrow and be like, oh, I don't want to do this again, and then do this, because things can change just like that. So understand that that person, the person that you are in love with, giving somebody else their attention and their love is not fact. That's just temporary. Like, okay, it's temporary. Like, so first things first, do not give it a reaction. Second thing, understand that it is not a fact. Like, it's not factual. It's not okay. It is not factual, and it doesn't just go with, oh, affirmation, oh, this person is in love with me, this person is in love. No. What is the inside work that you're doing with yourself? What inside job, what dark shadow work are you doing with yourself? Like, affirmation, I will get to that in another video, why affirmations may be bullshit. But yeah, let me continue. So as I was saying, first things first, understand that you do not need to give that a reaction. Second thing, that is not a fact. Understand that that's not a fact. Third step, regulate your emotions, regulate your nervous reaction, regulate your nervous system. Like, I have seen so many women who go out of their way to do shit to a man just because they feel like that man is in love with somebody else, just because they've made it seem like a fact. So they go out of their way, they do terrible things, hurting themselves, thinking they're hurting that man, but that person, male or female, you're just hurting yourself and you're further perpetuating that reality. Sometimes they even create fake accounts to just stalk that person on social media to make sure, oh, this person, he went out with this person, oh, today he did this, oh, today he did, like, you are doing bad to yourself. You are damaging yourself. Let that go. Regulate yourself. Like, regulating yourself is so fucking easy. I do not understand it when I see people when I see people overreacting over something like that. Like, I don't get it. Like, some people even go as far as tracking down the person who their partner is. It's messed up. You are damaging yourself. You are hurting your mental health. Like, that's not the reality you want to that's not the reality you want to. Don't give it your attention. It is not fact. Then understand how to regulate your nervous system. It's as simple as, why do I feel this way? Why am I feeling this way? Could the reason why I feel this way be because that I don't feel loved in myself? Or could it be that I'm afraid that this, like, come home to yourself, understand, talk to yourself. Why do I feel this way? Whenever I catch myself being triggered by what somebody did, I immediately leave it. I just drop it. And then I come to myself. I'm like, Anna, why do you feel this way? Like, why do you really feel this way? Okay. Like, listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. How do you feel about that situation? How do you feel about how you are reacting? Like, talk to yourself, right? Talk to you. Why do you feel the need to create a page, a stalker account to stalk this person? Why am I doing that? What is this telling me? Like, why am I doing that? Is it that you don't feel like you're enough? Why are you doing that? Like, talk to yourself. If you don't feel like talking to yourself is enough, go for a walk, go to the gym, take a bath, take a cold shower, have a drink. Like, calm the fuck down and realize that it's not reality, because that's not what I want to see. That's not reality. Reality is only what I make it to be. So I don't want to see that. I'm not going to fucking pay attention to that. You need to understand that nobody, nothing has power over you unless the power you willingly give them, unless the power you willingly give that situation. No, your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, they do not have power over you unless you give them. You're like, oh, take this power over me, use it and do whatever the fuck you want to use it for. Why are you willingly giving people the power to make you feel small? Why? Like, it's crazy when you think about it, because it's like you need to understand that you have all the power. You have all the power over yourself. So regulate yourself. A situation has come up to trigger you. Regulate yourself. That situation does not have power over you unless you give it that power. And the power you're giving it is your attention, right? That person that your partner is chasing, that situation, that whatever, your boss in the office, they do not have power over you unless you give them the power. So you can't say, oh, this person is making me feel this way, that's why I'm reacting this way. No. Imagine if you reacted a different way. Would they still have power over you? Imagine if you didn't pay them any attention. Would they still have that power over you? I'm pretty sure the answer is no. So there you go. There you fucking go. You're the operant power. You and only you is the cause of what happens to you in your life. You and only you is the cause of, oh, this person is making me feel unloved. This person is making me feel loveless. This person is making me feel small. No, baby. You're the one feeling small by yourself. You're the one who gave them the power to. Sometimes those people don't even know that they have such power. They're unaware. They're just going about their daily life, and you're there feeling, oh my gosh, this person, I hate this person, I hate this person, I don't like them around me. It's all up here, baby. It's fucking all up in your head. Okay, and that right there is how to reject the 3D. There's so many tapes on that on YouTube. You know, do your search, listen to I am affirmation, I am calm, I am da 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 da. Listen to those things. Calm the fuck down. And with that being said, I have come to the end of this video. Did you like today's video? Do give me a thumbs up, and I trust that you will subscribe to my channel as well. What kind of video do you want to see next? Like, what would you have me talk about next? What do you want to see next on this channel? Let me know in the comment section down below. Cannot wait to see you on my next video. Toodles. Bye.